Hello there, this video is on grants. It's about grant money. To get it, make money by spending money. Seriously, these are grants for small businesses, and these grants are up to $204,000, and this is free money. It just replaced grant with free. I'll give you the definition in just a second. You don't have to pay this money back. You might find yourself like literally reimagining or reinventing your life because now you've got a chunk of money that now you can use to do something different in your life. Maybe it's what you do, but this is amazing, especially when the majority of Americans, according to the Federal Reserve, in June have 5.1% of their income saved. That's it. Literally, we're below levels from when we had the Great Recession. People don't have savings. And if that's $50,000, let's say you made $50,000, that's $2,550 in reality that you have in the bank. But when I look at articles, they say that people are living paycheck to paycheck or don't even have enough to pay for a mechanic bill if the car broke down. That's why these grant videos, think of them like extra credit, are absolutely incredible. I first learned about them when I was 15 years old. I read all up on them and thought this is the greatest way. That's how I got my introduction into the SBA and into the grant world. Grants are a great way to come up. I know people that live off grants because when you leverage money by getting loans, you risk making your situation even worse, right? Because now you not only, if you don't make the money to pay it, you owe more money now. So borrowing money is not making money. I only borrow money to invest, never to spend it. I don't ever borrow money to buy something. It was something my mom always said. She said, look, if you got money, you can spend it on things you want. But if you're gonna borrow money, only borrow money to make money. But you know, I'm gonna cover grants in this video. What's the definition of a grant? It's a sum of money given by the government or by an organization for a particular purpose. Like for example, a research grant, an educational grant. Lately, we have this huge bill, right? This Inflation Reduction Act is all kinds of money, billions and billions and billions of dollars that are gonna go out to people who know how to use grants. I know a lot of people who make a living by getting grants. In fact, my sister-in-law gets grants, uses the money, spends the money, and makes money off of using the grants. It's exciting both for the organization that wants to see this money go to the work that's important to them, and people make money by you putting this money to use. Yes, you can make money with grants. Grants can be a great way to start a business. Start with the grant money, transition into a business where you have customers that are now paying you. I featured grants on this channel to help you guys. An incredible one that gives you like $500,000, or actually $50,000 for the first grant, $500,000 for the second, and I'll put it at the end of this video, and $5 million at the end when you finally integrate into a full-on business. The government needs businesses so they can tax them so that they get more revenue. Believe it or not, a successful public helps them get more revenue. So this grant is for $204,000. It's free money that you don't have to pay back. I hope that you guys will apply for this. So my goal on this channel, it's all about making money, getting it, leveraging it, and investing it. This portion actually is just getting money. It's not even leverage. Getting thousands of dollars is easy. Using leverage to make millions takes experience, and to keep it takes a skill. And to invest it, that takes a talent. So I'm gonna cover that. I want you to live the best story ever. Hopefully this money helps you right now. I'm Andrew Cartwright. I'll be your guide on this journey. Hopefully you'll subscribe to the channel. You know, become part of your life would be so much better just by subscribing. You'll feel so much better by subscribing. It's amazing. Also, please like the video if you appreciate the work, and throw a comment, give me a piece of your mind, and share this with somebody if you want to help them. So first off, there are quite a few business programs to choose from that are surely will find something that's right for you. Something in these videos is gonna help you, whether it's to get loans or to get grant money or to start a business. These programs work with different public and private community-based organizations and finance institutions to provide financing backed and technology assistance to stimulate business creation and growth. The idea is to get you going, right? So you get moving. Sometimes starting with no money is impossible. So how about some free money? These programs help to provide capital, equipment, space if you need it, like a place to work, job training if you don't know how to do it, and entrepreneur skills that can help you start and grow a business. Business programs also support the creation and the prevention of quality jobs in rural areas. I say rural areas, that's kind of a hint of where this money is going. I've known about this money for a long time. I've helped a lot of people get it. There are a lot of opportunities, and the USDA, that's right, the United States Department of Agriculture. And people are like, what? I don't got a cow. I don't got a farm. What you talking about? Rural areas, the USDA is meant to help those areas. So they announced this a couple of weeks ago. They're giving $74 million worth of federal grants to rural businesses. So you have a business in a rural area, you can, or if you're self-employed. It will also help 143 healthcare organizations, critical services, and 3 million people across the 37 states, well, along with Guam, which is a territory, and Puerto Rico, which lots of people are moving there now. For example, just to give you an idea of how much these grants are worth, you could get up to $1 million for this one, literally $1 million. Then there's the Bio Preferred program, which had its deadline extended to September 5th, so you got to get on the ball to get this one because it's time is a ticking. The goal of the Bio-Preferred program is to increase the purchase and use of bio-based products to spur economic development, create new jobs, and provide new markets for farming and commodities. So think about this for a minute. You may not even be in this field, but there are lots of opportunities. Most of this stuff, you can Google it out, you can YouTube it out, and then you could be getting this money. The two major parts of the program are mandatory purchasing requirements for the federal agencies. You got a built-in customer. The United States government, they got to buy from you. And they're contractors as well. And a voluntary labeling initiative for bio-based products. So if you're making bio-based, which is bio like us, biology, right? Then the business and industry loan guarantees, which applications are currently open for this as well. So it's open, you can get this. The loan guarantee percentage is published annually by the Federal Reserve Notice. The B&I loans approved for the fiscal year 2022 will receive an 80% guarantee. So it can change, but this is the USDA. Other loan programs I cover have 90%. So this is a mixed base. The USDA does grants as well as loans. The USDA offers energy programs for rural businesses as well. These federal grant programs offer funding to complete energy audits, right? So that you can find out if you're using solar, that sort of thing, provide renewable energy development assistance, make energy efficient improvements, and install renewable energy systems. So all areas that you can open up businesses. The government's made a hard, left. We're a left-leaning country now. So anything that supports the left, there'll be money there. So you go where the money is. With this one, there's an advanced biofuel payment program, the biorefinery and renewable chemicals and bio-based product manufacturing assistance program, the higher blend infrastructure incentive program, rural energy pilot program, rural energy and American program, energy audit and renewable energy development grants, and rural energy and American program, renewable energy systems and energy efficient improvement loans and grants. So each one of those I listed off right there. You can Google those separately and read the individual programs for those so that you can get all the individual details. The USDA also offers a food supply chain guarantee loan program. This is a loan which is part of the USDA's Build Back Better initiative to strengthen critical supply chains and our food system. So you might be saying, didn't that not pass? This is something completely different. They named it that accordingly so that, Biden would feel better about it, I suppose. This program guarantees loans of $40 million to qualified lenders to finance food system projects that are specifically that are startups, believe it or not, and expand the activities to the middle middle range of food supply chain. So in the middle, not the end, eating it, or but like the middle in the supply chain. The program will support new investments in an infrastructure for food aggregation, processing, manufacturing, storage, transportation, wholesaling, and distribution to increase capacity and create a more resilient, diverse, and secure U.S. food supply chain. This program is fully funded by the American Rescue Act plan. So definitely, I know this stuff sounds so confusing, but if you're wholesaling something, you want to check into this money. If you're going to store stuff or transport it, move it around. I know it might sound like Greek to you guys, but there's money out there. You got to connect and make sure you ask for it. USDA is awesome. Next up, the purpose of the Higher Blend Infrastructure Initiative program is to increase significant sales and use of high blend of ethanol and biodiesel by expanding the infrastructure for renewable fuels derived from the U.S. agriculture products. Again, this is like, I don't know, maybe you want to go grow corn in your backyard. I'm just kidding. Then there's the Intermediate Relending Program. This program provides 1% low interest loans, 1% to local lenders and intermediaries, and relend to businesses to improve economic conditions and create jobs in rural areas. And next we have the Meat and Poultry Intermediate Lending Program, which provides grant fundings. This is free money to intermediate lenders who finance. Basically, they're using lenders to help people start up, expand, and operate in slaughtering meat and poultry. So yes, not pretty, but still got to be done, right? I don't like the process, but I like a steak, if you know what I mean. Similarly, there are meat and poultry processing expansion programs. This provides grants to help eligible processors expand the capacity. And the USDA Rural Development Design is called the MPPEP, and it's incredible. So make sure you check it out. Rural Business Development Grants as well, which is designed to provide technical assistance and training for small rural businesses. Small means that your business has fewer than 50 new workers and less than $1 million in gross revenue. On top of that, we have rural business investment programs, rural cooperative development grants, rural economic development loans, and grant rural initiatives, strong economic grants, and rural micro entrepreneur grants. There's so many, right? If you're from a rural area and you own a business, there are plenty of opportunities for you to get your hands on some money and get some loans or grants, free money with this. So please make sure you stay tuned to this channel. Check it out. I'll leave a link in the description for more details. Check out if you need a loan for your business. I have a link called Loans. It's in the description as well. If you need to reach out to me, all my stuff, contact information is down below. I'm Andrew Cartwright. Take care. Love you.